Jimmy Johnson with us here on the John Mendola Show, Wilkes University football. First up, win for the Colonels. X back playing quarterback.
Absolutely.
Talk a little bit about, seeing him throw the football.
Yeah, so I was in constant communication with X all over the summer, and and it was a whole process of knowing everything and not knowing really what was going to happen. And then finally, last couple of weeks of summer, getting the call from Coach Beef saying X is going to come back. And then just seeing the work that he really put in over the summer, even though he wasn't necessarily anywhere playing, you could tell that he was just out there working every day. And I think that really showed when he got the opportunity to come in Kings and just uncork the ball and just keep throwing it. And it really just showed a true testament to his character and being able to be one of the best team leaders that I've been a part of and everything like that.
Big guy, he could run the ball, but throwing the ball, you're like, can he throw the ball? He threw the ball well, and he's thrown it in practice.
The ball, yes, definitely. Just honestly, having a quarterback that can run and then also roll out and launch the ball as far as you can run, it's honestly just a really special talent, and honestly it's a pleasure to just be able to get to play with him in multiple seasons and everything like that.
28, 29 seniors, talk about being able to get through this. Bunch of guys, COVID, maybe 50 years and different things like that, but
absolutely,
being able to endure and being a college athlete, it ain't no easy feat.
No, and honestly, I think that's a big thing to Coach Beef, because I think a lot of people were like, okay, it's my 5th year, what do I want to do? How do I want to do this? And honestly, I think all 28, 29 of us had the utmost faith in Coach Beef and being one of the person that I've wanted to play for. And honestly, it was a big question mark on what was going to happen. And once Coach Beef got it, he kind of sat down and talked to all of us and really restored the love of the game that I've had in football and everything like that after struggling last season. And then Coach Beef came in and the complete culture change and everything like that. I think that is the biggest reason of the culture change, is why everyone wanted to come back and compete for their last year and just get the most out of it that we can. And I think we have a really special group of not only those 28 to 29 seniors, but just everybody coming in and working their way up.
Beef's one of those guys, family, blue collar,
absolutely,
tells you the way it is. It might not come out, it comes out sideways sometimes, but he's just that kind of guy that if he's got to get in your face, he will. But, if he's got to back away and give you a little hug, he will as well.
Yes, he does a great job of that. I think he's just, honestly, he cares about you so much as a person, and he cares about all 125 of us, 126 of us on this team. And honestly, everyone has a different relationship with Coach Beef, and I think he does a great job at making sure that those relationships are personal, not just as a head coach and a player, just as more on a family level. And it's really I think that's the difference between our team this year and last year, is everyone on this team we're just one big family. That's the culture that we have. We all hang out, we all do everything together and work together all the time. And that's just the biggest thing that I think Coach Beef came in and changed.
Offensive line, they never get enough credit. Talk about guys coming back and these guys sticking together and what you think some of the positives are of that line.
Being able to have Dame, Mo, Palachek, even Messina and Bake all coming back, Bake getting healthy again after having an injury last year, and then just them staying healthy. I think it has a lot to do with they've played a lot of games together last year, and then they're playing a lot. They practice a lot together, and I really think that just shows to the cohesion that we have as a team. We're one fluid offense. We don't have just one player or two players. We have a whole offensive unit that moves as one, which is why I think we were so successful on Saturday against Kings, is because our offense was just just going and doing everything that we could have done, and we moved as one unit. The offensive line just absolutely killed it. They'd had a great game, and there's a lot of leaders on that. Mo and Palachek are two of the biggest leaders on the team, and they do a great job at getting everyone together, communicating, and being loud and vocal when they need to be.
Putting it all together, the academic, the athletics, coming to Wilkes, that decision-making process. Talk about what you're going to head out of here with and what you plan your future for.
Yeah, so I transferred to Wilkes from a Division II school, and honestly, I wasn't sure what I was going to do, what I wanted to do, and kind of coming here and learning and doing all of the classes that I've been doing, I kind of found, and hanging around, I'm a little bit older, so hanging out around the younger kids, I knew that I kind of want to impact the younger culture. So I kind of want to teach high school gym and get my degree, my post degree in high school, PE teacher, and kind of work through that. And Coach Beef just always to us stresses the academic side. It's we are first students and then we're athletes. So we got to get the academics down. We have academic planners all the time. We have to check with our coaches, mandatory study hall, getting everything that we've done so that we can have the highest GPA we've had as a team yet. And I think that is just another thing that we're so focused on school, but at the same time, everyone's focused on school. And then as soon as we get to the football field, class is shut off and everybody's focused, working for Coach Beeve, trying to do what we can do. And Coach Beeve is just picking us up, motivating us, and being the best head coach that he can be.
You mentioned leaders like yourself showing the way. Keep up the good work, Jimmy. All the best the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.